Hello, and welcome to the first ever podcast where we will be doing a series of things, reviewing movies, TV shows, songs,
books, video games, anything of the sort that is considered entertainment.
and we are your hosts. My name is Emma.
I'm Madison.
And I'm Mario.
What do we do now?
We don't know. We're kind of new to this. Basically, we just watched 5 different movie trailers that we're going to watch the movies and review those in further episodes. So we thought we would just give you an overview on how we thought the trailers went and what we're looking forward to in these movies. Okay, so we're going to start with a Leonardo DiCaprio film, Catch Me If You Can. So what did you guys think?
I thought that since it was recorded in like early 2000s, I feel that the trailer probably didn't do the movie justice. I feel like there was a lot of shots of women in like bikinis or in like sort of romantic or even a little bit risky situations. And I feel like that probably has nothing to do with the movie. The movie is called Catch Me If You Can. It's not Catch Me If You Can Women. So
Yeah, I think it like because it's a crime drama, like I think it's probably gonna focus more on his like making of like fake checks, and he was stealing money. So I hope they get more into that, because the trailer kind of was really cheesy.
I could barely even figure out what was happening. They were just like moving back and forth between like, oh, he's in high school and he's never studied medicine, or he's never.
Yeah,
it was like, what?
they were just trying not to give away too much of the movie, I think, because if they would have said more about like the crimes and stuff he was committing, then it would give away all the content of the movie.
All I got from it was that, oh yeah, he's doing counterfeit checks, and it was like, oh, okay, so crime. But that was basically the only thing I learned from it.
They didn't really explain any of the stuff that was happening. It was just kind of like, yeah, he never did this before, he never did this, but he's doing it somehow.
Yeah,
and
so he's obviously some kind of con artist. But I really like Leonardo DiCaprio movies, so I think this will probably be good.
I don't know celebrities, so I don't know any other movies.
You know who Leonardo DiCaprio is. Come on.
And Tom Hanks is a good actor.
Tom Hanks is in it. Tom Hanks is great.
I don't know what Tom Hanks looks like.
Oh my gosh. Well, you're gonna learn once we start watching some more
I
movies.
will.
They're like the top 2. Okay, so I'm really excited to see that one. That's gonna be our review for our next episode. For our 3rd episode, we're gonna talk about what we thought of this new Netflix rom-com called He's All That, starring Addison Rae, the TikTok sensation.
Yes, our favorite actress.
OMG, I love her. I don't.
With 0 acting experience, so I have very low standards for this next movie.
And it's a Netflix dramedy, so of course it's gonna have that high quality film.
And they spoiled the entire movie in the trailer.
Yeah, like I don't even
just like,
we don't need to watch it.
There's nothing else that we need to know.
They were like, her boyfriend cheated on her, and they kept filming it during the Instagram live, and I don't get why, because the friend was in charge of recording it, and she's like, Addison, you're still live, and it's like, no, you're the one recording.
Like,
turn it
put
off.
the phone down.
She was like putting it up in their faces. She's like, Addison, you're still live, and it's like, no, put the phone down.
Like, I can tell you exactly how that entire movie will go, and I haven't even seen it. Like, we don't even need to watch that movie. We can just
like
we already know.
She finds another boy, makes him the exact same way that she made her boyfriend. He finds out, he gets mad, but he still loves her in the end.
And then
it'll just be an interesting thing to watch for her acting, honestly.
Yes, we're probably gonna laugh a lot.
Oh yeah.
And cringe. So much.
I honestly feel like Netflix and other places like Disney should stop having celebrities and TikTok stars act and voice act when that's not their profession.
It's not. They're there to be influencers, not to act. Yeah, but they're just putting those TikTokers in there, so the little children will be like, oh, Charlie D'Amelio.
It's like the Ugly Dolls situation where the parents were like, oh, Meghan Trainor's in this movie, we should watch it. Pitbull's in this movie, we should watch it. And it was so boring.
Because they know they'll get views.
And then they'll get revenue, and they'll get money, and then they'll keep making movies like that.
Even though the movies are still terrible.
Yeah, and they get worse and worse as they go on.
Oh, especially, sequel after sequel just gets... No.
Yeah. But on to the next movie. Yes. We spent way too long on this one.
Okay, the next movie is an anime drama called A Silent Voice. Seems like it was about a deaf girl.
Yeah, it seems to be interesting.
Really sad. That music, like, I don't know, it very depressing. So
yeah.
I do like crying with movies. Like, I cry a lot at a lot of movies. So, but I guess that means that like it moves you.
You said that you don't.
I don't cry at movies, and it takes something.
Yeah. So.
Something very hard hitting for me to cry. So let's see easily. If it happens.
I cry very easily. During the Transformer movie, one of the Transformers got torn apart, and I started bawling. I didn't even know who he was.
Oh my gosh! Well, Arya, you'll have to let us know if this movie makes you cry or not. We'll go from there.
We can do something. We could do a cry counter for each sad movie we watch.
You should come in here with like a bottle and be like, "This is how much I cried.
This is how many tears I cried."
And we could measure it.
Well, I have not really seen too many anime films, so it's definitely going to be, like, different for me. And I don't know. We'll have to see how I like it or how we all like it.
Yeah.
Okay, the next movie is What Happened to Monday. So this is a sci-fi action movie.
But yeah, I'm a sucker for good sci-fi.
Me too.
And sci-fi movies tend to disappoint me because they tend to be either cheesy or they tend to rerun plot lines that happen during the Hunger Games or things.
It's always the same with the same dystopian society.
And it gets very boring. Like the book,
and repetitive.
The book we read in freshman year.
Divergent, Hunger Games, all of them have the same dystopian feel, and it just gets boring and repetitive.
So did this kind of a little bit, I think, this
I hope
this trailer. And it looked very, I was kind of confused because, like, it started out with something and then it like moved to like all these other women.
Yeah,
and
they look nothing alike too. Like they're supposed to be all like
sisters, I think.
I think they're all supposed to be the same age too. I don't know what it's called when there's 7 of you born at the same time.
Well, also they put in like a few jokes, so I'm like, is this a comedy? Like,
yeah, I was so confused.
I don't know. That doesn't really like.
Maybe they were trying to make it a little bit more lighthearted because in the beginning of the trailer it was like, we're killing kids because of overpopulation.
So, and then they were like, oh, you didn't tell me that there was nothing in this dumpster. Sorry.
Yeah, when she fell in the trash. I mean, I don't know. Like, when I think about people putting the editors putting together a trailer, like they have to put like the best parts of the movie without like giving away the movie in that trailer, and like that didn't really, persuade me to like necessarily go watch it.
Yeah,
because it just
definitely.
Okay, and the last movie. Our 5th and final movie is Emma. Haha, get it? I'm Emma. So
you're starring in the movie. I can't wait to see your work.
It was, a very, very long process. And
how were the costumes? We're doing a whole interview now.
No, oh my gosh, I would love to be like an actress in one of these movies. They're wearing corsets and I don't know what everything else is called, but
yeah, I love time period pieces. So this is going to be. I'm definitely going to enjoy this film.
Yeah, I do like... I saw Little Women, so this is like the same kind of...
How tiny were they?
We should watch that one too. We should review...
Doesn't that have Emma Watson and Timothy...
Yes, I think it's Emma Watson.
I'm not going to butcher his name terribly.
Yeah, that one was good. So it's kind of like the same time period as that, so I really like these kind of movies. It kind of makes you feel like you're in that time period.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, I also couldn't tell really what the movie was about from the trailer, which is nice because it's not like it's giving it away like the Addison Rae movie. You know?
Yeah.
Just gonna keep trashing on the Addison Rae movie.
Yeah, right. We're
gonna watch us like it though.
We're gonna be in like December of this podcast, and we're gonna be like, oh, but that Addison Rae movie.
It looked to be slightly funny. I think it's supposed to be a comedy.
Yeah, it's a well, it didn't say it was a comedy, but it's a rom drama.
Oh.
But it did look funny, like in that like 1800s kind of like, ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like silly me.
Silly me, I dropped my handkerchief.
Yeah, and
would you be a dear
cup of tea? Right.
I spilled it all over my face.
Well, I'm really excited. I think we have a good selection of movies here, and we'll just watch them like maybe 2 times a week, and then report back on the movies and compare like.
I'm sorry. And that was our review for those 5 trailers. Catch Me If You Can, He Is All That, A Silent Voice, What Happened to Monday, and Emma. Thank you so much for listening, and please tune back in for episode 2 where we review these movies.